Hello and welcome to Mindful Living, where we explore the art of living with the intention, balance, and inner peace. I am Avik, your host, guiding you through conversations on health, meditation, mental well being, mindfulness, and the mind body connection. Each episode features expert insights to help you grow, heal, and thrive. So, take a deep breath, relax, and join us on this journey to a more mindful and fulfilling life. So, let's get started.
Hello, welcome listeners to another episode of the Mindful Living Show. I'm your host Sana, and today we have an inspiring episode for all of you. We are joined by Angela Beyer, a renowned trainer, online coach, and professional health coach. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, listeners, I would like to share more about Angela with all of you. So, Angela's journey from overcoming personal challenges to becoming a successful bodybuilder and health coach is truly, truly remarkable for all of us. She has helped countless women build muscle and achieve a healthy lifestyle. And today on the Mindful Living Show, we'll be discussing the importance of muscle for longevity and vitality. So let's get ready and dive in. Angela, welcome again to the show. It's an absolute honor to have you today.
Yeah, great to be here.
So, can you share your journey from how you faced personal health challenges and then became a successful bodybuilder and health coach?
Yes. I started out, oh my God, we have to go way back. During college, I just gained a lot of weight. That was back in Germany. And I became a banker after college. So what happened was from being a very active teenager, being very sedentary in an office job, I gained a lot of weight. And what I did, and I think what many other people do, I just wanted a quick fix. I jumped from one diet to the other. I lost the weight, I gained the weight, and it was very, very painful at the time. I was suffering from depression, anxiety. My blood work was all over the place. My body was everything but healthy. And I couldn't continue doing this. I developed all kinds of issues. So I put a hard stop on my life. I quit my job. I broke up with my boyfriend, and I decided to just recover, recoup, and start fresh. So I went to the United States to learn English because that was always one of my dreams. And that was my way of basically taking a break. In the meantime, back in Germany, I got a nutrition degree just to learn how the body worked. And I got far, but the mental part I couldn't grasp, and I was still struggling with a lot of like social pressure and what people were thinking about me and so on. So when I went to the States to learn English, I just was basically a person nobody knew. I was able to start fresh. There was less judgment, so to speak. And I fell in love with the country. I wanted to stay. And what did I do? I went back to banking, and I got an internship in a bank after my 3-month program learning English. And in that time, I asked my immigration lawyer, what can I do to stay in the United States? And she said, as a banker, there's no way of staying. I have to go back. I don't have any special skills. So there is no way of getting a work visa. And I said, well, there has to be a way. And she said, well, you need some special skills. And I said, the only special skill I have is I'm really good at lifting things up and putting them down. I'm really good at bodybuilding. And she's like, okay, if you can get a world champion title for the United States, you can get a green card. And
Wow.
I thought at the time, I know she was joking. I'm like, this can't be like right or true.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. And well, my only chance was trying it. I mean, what else? So I'm like, okay. So I had my degree in nutrition and I journaled all my food intake back when I was in Germany. So I had a lot of knowledge how my body responded to certain diets. It was more like a self-study. And then I was always into working out. So I really dialed it in, focused on the first competition, which was Miss Florida in natural bodybuilding. And I competed in the physique class and I won. So I got qualified for Team USA. I was able to, compete at the Miss USA, won as well, and was
Wow.
able, and then I got qualified for Miss Universe. So I was able to represent the United States at the Miss Universe show. And won again. I won Miss Universe, and that's how I got my green card, and I was able to stay in the United States. And that was for me the sign, okay, girl, you got to stop being a banker. You're meant to be in the health field, and what always was my passion. So I quit my job and I became a personal trainer. I started from scratch, from the bottom, training. Oh my God, thousands of people, getting more and more experience. And I kept educating and I became what I did was I got my health coaching degree because I saw that there is way more than just the working out part. You gotta have the nutrition, the workout, the stress management, the mental mindset all together to be healthy and successful and have the right size body you want. So you get rid of the excess body fat you want to lose, you're strong and resilient, and you fit in the clothes you want to fit in. So that's how I got to being a health coach and trainer. Yeah.
Wow. What an inspiring journey of self-discovery and self-realization, Angela. So circling back to the initial days, you know, immigrating from one country, Germany to the USA, of course, you need to have a strong mindset, a huge mindset shift. So how did you approach that phase, that transition phase?
hmm to be honest with you, one day at a time. It's a very overwhelming feeling. And to be honest with you, I had a lot of fears.
Mm-hmm.
But what I understood and learned is that fear is a good feeling. And when there is fear or self-doubt, that's probably the right or the good way to go. That's where you have to discover what you're made out of. And facing some fears makes you grow and always makes you, I want to say, like when you do actually the thing you're afraid of, boy, it makes you stronger and it prepares you for way better things. And I that's why I was so long in banking back in the days in Germany, because I didn't, how can I say, trust myself. I was not sure if I can do those things. And I always stayed in my comfort zone. And um, until I got like out of my comfort zone and it got uncomfortable, then I was able to grow and get better and reach those goals.
That's really encouraging, Angela. Thank you so much for sharing this. And before we move to the topic for today, what do you think are the biggest misconceptions around bodybuilding, especially for women?
Oh, good question. I hear it almost every day. One of the biggest ones is I don't want to lift heavy because I will bulk up. And the
Yep.
bulking up part is it's just like, okay, first of all, you have to lift a lot of weight to bulk up.
Mhm.
And the other thing too is, okay, if this really happens, well, then you just dial it down. Nothing happens. You just do less weight and you dial it down and you just get smaller again. Like it's so easy to actually go back down. There shouldn't be a hesitation, but in order to bulk up, it's almost impossible for women because we are just not built that way. With men, it's a different story. They have just a different hormonal environment. So for them, growing muscle is not easier, but they're just more into it, I would say. And
Mhm.
women can build muscle, but it's just a lot of consistency and intense workouts.
Yes. And why do you believe that muscle is the key to longevity and vitality?
Mhm. Oh my God. I do this now for 25 years, yes. And what I see, and especially for women, it's always about weight loss and it's always about
Petite and
losing
skinny.
body fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are so focused on the scale and on, like I said, body fat percentages, and that's what we measure. And what I saw with all my clients is as soon as we shift that and have a different mindset and focus on the muscle, what happens? Okay,
Mhm.
the muscle is the biggest glucose disposal or glucose sponge in the body. So, boy, is that important for your metabolism. If you don't have enough muscle or if you don't have healthy muscle tissue, whatever you eat, the carbs especially can't go anywhere because they get digested. They are in our bloodstream and the body makes insulin. And insulin is the key to open up those muscle cells to get the blood sugar down and get the glucose out of the bloodstream, which needs to happen because it's very, very toxic if you have too much blood sugar in your bloodstream. So the body wants to do that, but if the muscle is not there or unhealthy, insulin doesn't work. And we're talking if this happens about insulin resistancy, and a lot of women are dealing with that, men as well, but I see it mostly in women.
Yeah.
And when insulin resistance happens, it's like the step right before pre-diabetes and then diabetes. And so insulin is not working, blood sugar stays high, it goes back to the liver, it spills over in your liver, and then you build up that visceral fat, that organ or belly fat we don't want to have. And that's the midsection we always complain about.
Exactly.
This is what happens. It's an unhealthy muscle tissue problem or not having enough muscle. The other thing is, too, when you train a muscle,
Mhm.
the muscle sends signals to your hormone, to your endocrine system. So thyroid, like sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, to your pancreas. So it sends the signals to all those hormonal systems and regulates them. And if you're not working the muscle, or again, if you don't have healthy muscle tissues, your hormones get out of whack or are imbalanced because the muscle can't send any signals. Same thing if you train your muscle, and muscle is a pretty dense and heavy tissue, which is not a bad thing. It's not very big, so to speak, compared to fat. It's very interesting. A pound of body fat is the size of a basketball. The
Mhm.
size of 1 pound of muscle is the size of your fist.
Wow.
So very, very small. People weigh the same, but fit people are way smaller than
Yeah.
people who are out of shape, and they weigh the same. It's very interesting. But so if you have healthy muscle tissue and you train that muscle with strength training, well, your bones need to catch up as well. So there is this connection with bone density. The better your muscle, the more you work the muscle, the denser your bone. So you prevent osteoporosis, which is very important as well. And then the muscle not only regulates your metabolism, the endocrine system, the bone density, it also helps with cognitive function and to have a stronger mindset. Interestingly, when you get uncomfortable every day and train your body, your mindset gets stronger as well. And you have a different self-esteem. Your self-esteem is much, much higher. And I can tell in general, people who work out are more resilient on a day-to-day base. So that works hand in hand as well. So yeah, Hero, all the benefits of having healthy muscle.
Yeah. That's really very interesting, Angela. Wow, great. And can you share some effective strategies for women who wish to start building muscle, maybe first time?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the interesting thing is we don't really need to spend a lot of time training the muscle. The key is consistency. Now, if women start out and they don't feel comfortable going to a gym, they are more than welcome to work out from their home. And if, like, for example, if it's difficult for them to do a push-up or to do a body weight squat, like just your own body weight, and doing that, and you feel resistance and it's challenging for you, good. Well, start with that and work your way up. What you want to do at the beginning too is you take the appropriate weight and you practice the exercises. So you build a muscle mind connection. So the body understands to fire up the correct muscle fiber for the exercise. So that's kind of like prep work, and you're gonna practice until you understand the technique. And it doesn't take very long, to be honest, and then work your way up. You want to increase and improve and progress all the time. So when you start out with your own body weight, then grab the 5 pound dumbbells, then the 7, then the 10, then the 12, like work your way up. And this can take over weeks or months. Doesn't have to be overnight. Like I said, the important thing is if somebody wants to start out, if you can only do 10 minutes a day, do 10 minutes a day. And next time you do 15, and the next week you do 20 minutes. Like it's how it fits into your lifestyle and how to keep it fun so you continue doing it. That's the key. It's not about killing it once a week and going all out, and you are already dreading the next workout, then you won't last. It has to be fun. You have to enjoy it. You have to create a workout program what fits into your lifestyle. Very important.
Exactly. Very, very important takeaways. And Angela, you offer training programs, online coaching as well, and you are a professional health coach. So, how do you uh, tailor your training programs to meet the unique needs of your clients?
So, yeah, the beginning is always to actually get to know the person. And most of the time, to be honest with you, the client needs to learn a lot about themselves. And interestingly, get this, people who are not journaling their food intake, not writing down what they're eating, underestimate their food intake by 25 to 30%. So they're eating 25 to 30% more than they think. And just by giving awareness of what you're doing is going to help you to dial it in. And then we go, if we have the base, the foundation, and we know where you're at, then we make adjustments. And I make always small adjustments and see how you can handle them. And then we check in on a weekly base and set new goals or see where the achievement is, or like I said, fine tune it and keep the work up. But the important thing is that you need consistent support and that we have check-ins. So we communicate a lot. I have a Facebook group where actually my clients share their experiences and help each other out, but I'm on it on a weekly basis to actually say, hey, are there any questions, problems, obstacles we need to address, fix, or adjust? And that's the important thing, the support and the communication.
Exactly. And what has been your most rewarding experience as a trainer and coach?
Oh my God. I'm seeing my clients getting to their goal weight and maintaining it. I love my clients, and they have such unique stories. And like you said, everybody's different, and seeing them succeeding and actually putting their health first and understanding the concept of preventing a lot of things and getting on a healthy path, that's so rewarding. That's why I love my job.
Wow. Wow, that's so positive to know about. Thank you so much, Angela. And what are some of the key components of a healthy lifestyle that you would advise to all of our listeners today?
Like I said, consistency is key. So create a lifestyle, what you enjoy, and where you can eliminate the things which are not good for you and add in the things which are good for you. And most of the time, I don't have to explain what to eat. Everybody knows what's healthy and unhealthy. It's creating a program, what fits you and how you can make it work for your lifestyle. So creating habits, habit stacks, routines in your daily life is very important. The other thing is I look not only at the exercise and the diet, we also dive deep into stress management, sleep, recovery. All those things need to come together in order to be successful.
Of course, of course. And before we wrap up, how do you plan to continue empowering women to achieve their fitness goals?
Yeah, I trained clients one-on-one for many, many years, and now I'm more in the online space. So I create programs where women can just go on their own pace. And I coach them through Zoom meetings or in the Facebook group where they can ask their questions. But I just want to put it on a bigger or platform where I can get more women to get on a healthy path and where I can help them more. So yeah, I'm super excited about this, and I enjoy that way of training and coaching a lot.
Definitely. So, if because we have listeners from all around the world, if they want to connect with you, explore your training programs, coaching, as well as online coaching you are offering, how they can do that?
Yeah. On my website, houseofshape.com, or I'm on all social media platforms as Health Coach Angela. And yeah, I welcome all the people who want to get healthy, and it would be fun to see more followers. Yeah.
Great. Angela, thank you so much for sharing your inspiring journey of self discovery, your valuable insights, the science behind how muscle helps in increasing longevity and vitality, especially for women today with all of us. Your story is a testament to the power of resilience and importance of muscle for a healthy life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And listeners, if you are inspired by Angela's journey and want to learn about building muscle and achieving a healthy lifestyle, be sure to check out the show notes along with this episode on your favorite podcast platform. And to mention, a mindful life definitely leads to a healthy life. So, stay tuned for more inspiring conversations like this on the mindful living. And until next time, take care and keep thriving. This is your host, Sana, signing off.